Yes. So, first of all, I'm going to start with the introduction of this video. Sick human race. Okay? Whether we were talking about the political industry, because everything is industry. It's controlled by same group of pedo bomb sick men on this earth, supported by stupid, sick, shameless female. Everything, all the evil, the entire evil happening on this earth right now. So first of all, I'm going to start with, you see that she's always angry, she's always angry. Your anger projection, all you people, your anger projection, you will die with it. Because since I came to know that you human race, you are very, very aware of what you're doing. When I was little, I used to think, oh, they are just stupid. This is why it took me 30 years. 3 decades to realize that you human beings, you are not stupid, but you are very aware of the evil that you do. You love to do evil, and you are so damaged and miserable in the evil that you do that you don't even know yourselves. You are so lost in your miserability that even if the word healing should come upon you, it will never ever work or function, because you are extremely damaged. The damages is in your bloodline. There is no cure for you people, especially for those of you people who do evil to people, sexually predate people, sexually like the sexist that you are. You sexually molest, assault, rape, use, abuse mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, energetically. You use people, and then when the people are broken down, you've broken them down 360 degrees, then you will not be saying healing. I hope you get healing. You people, you are the ones that are sick. This is what I've been trying to tell people all my life. The people who did you evil are the ones that need healing. They are the ones that are sick. Never let them project in your head that, oh, you need to move past it, you need to forget about it and move on. Shut the fuck up. There is nothing to move on about. There is that word move on has been so overused that is now meaningless. Me, I'm telling you, dead them. There is nothing like move on. Keep minding your business and keep living your best life. Don't let them tell you move on to make you feel like you are stuck in one particular place. No. You minding your business, deading them. You just dead them on everybody, on friend, on family, on human, on everybody. 360 degrees for your own peace. Especially when you've gotten to a stage, like in your 30s, like me, like in this my age now, there is nothing I have not seen. I will continue to tell you people, I have been raped, sexually abused, assaulted by both white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even my own fellow fucking black race, since at least the age of 1 year old plus till now, in my 30s, with the cherry on the cake being 10, 11 police is sexually assaulting and abusing me 2 times during the peak of your pandemic. And this is where I come to say, I am still waiting for the evil that will be worse than that, because I'm on this earth. If your uncle, your auntie, your friend, a stranger, or whosoever rapes and sexually assaults you, who are you supposed to report to? The police, right? Exactly. So now the police that is supposed to be protecting the citizen is the one that have sexually raped and assaulted me, 10, 11 of them. Which evil can be worse than this? Exactly, no evil. So I am at the peak of my life where even with the situation that people have put in me, you manipulate my space 360 degrees with pedo bomber men, with pedo fish brain women, with pedo kids, morning, afternoon, and night. They are talking pedophilic talk, Karaba, Monda, let's Buddha, this, nominating pedophiles up and down that the shadow of my shit can never give a fuck about. Because if I have told you people that Bill Gates cannot talk to the shadow of my shit, I don't see any reason why any blood clot on the surface of this earth below Bill Gates, whether rich or miserable or poor, dusty, crusty, miserable, we think they can come and talk to the shadow of my shit. Talk less of my shit, talk less of me. Since I came to realize March 2023, hey, see, I'm so calm, even with the situation that you've put in me. Since January, middle of January, I have not worked. You seized my job with your manipulation. This is what you've done to me for 15 years in this Europe. You made me live from hand to mouth. Even while I was in those situations, I still did something with my time. Even while I was not working most of these years in this Europe, you left me penniless. Because when you see independent people, and this is not just only for women, I know the most targeted people on this level or in this issue are women, who are even supporters of this pedo bombers men that created your pedophilic human philosophy of societal mental slavery. Yeah, I know the targeted people are women, but I'm telling you because I know what I've seen. I have defended both male and females from being sexually assaulted or during while they were sexually assaulted. I have defended both male and female. I know the most of this situation happens to female, but me, I'm telling you people, it happens to men too. It happens to men too. And all my life, I have been defending people. Even when you seized my job, you made me useless, especially in that pedo Italy. That pedo Italia land of pedophiles, where men kill their wife and their children, they put them in sack bag and throw them away, especially when the women refuse for these men or they don't want to be with them again, they will predate until they kill them. You put me in that land, but I closed my pussy. For more than 1 decade I was there, I didn't date anybody because I'm not a fool. If I'm lying, just put on an Italian television from morning to night, station to station, almost killing. Even while I was in your colonial master got talent, I've told you people before and I will continue to repeat it again. There, before I left, at least from the age of 1, I was sexually abused and molested more than 10 times till my teenage years, till I left there. I got to Italy during my teenage years, predating and sexual abuses. Countless, from both Italians and different races that were there in Italy. Then I went to Paris. Ooh. The same thing. That was where they put the cherry on the cake. Police sexual assault, 10, 11 of them during the peak of your pandemic. Then also I'm in Deutschland now. The first Arabic welcome, the first sexual assault welcome greeting they gave me was through a Turkish Muslim pig who grabbed my ass and ran away. He just grabbed this like this, and if you see, he grabbed my ass like this, and I don't know how he was able to do that. I mean, he grabbed my ass and ran away. See, the luck he had was that he ran away, because that train just started moving when he was running away. And I swear with the last drop of my blood, I will be in prison, divinely in prison right now, knowing that I killed a motherfucker as a scapegoat for your entire human race, for all the evil you've done to me and that I've seen you do to other people. I would have pushed that bomb-ass, zesty, perverted, sexual assaulter that grabbed my ass, that Muslim pig bomber. I would have pushed him in front of the train that day. He ran. It pains me so much that motherfucker ran. By now, my name, that's lie, you couldn't use my name to continue to tell. Especially when you sent those 10, 11 policies, the second group you sent to my hotel room to strip me naked and were rubbing their prick and their guns on top of my head and even use their body to touch my nakedness. Why they told me, if you move, we will move you. I laid on that bed crying. If I had stood up to react the way I'm reacting now, they would have shot me dead. And they would tell the whole fucking doomed human race world that, oh, she was being aggressive. The police had to defend themselves. They said they saw her with a knife. They will invent, even put more story, more sugar, more salt, more pepper, spicy up the whole story, and tell you people that they were trying to defend themselves, that it was self-defense they shot me for. And by now, I will be in my grave rotting. But I laid on that bed. I said, Adora, lie on that bed like the divinity that you are and face this pain alone. So that by the time you are exposing this human race and you and Kama are dealing with them and their bloodline for generations, they will get the memo. You are still predating my space team now, 2024. The apartment I live in, I have perverts morning, afternoon, and night. Arab, Amon, Arab, Buddha, Amon. You calculate what I eat, you calculate what I drink, you calculate what I wear, you calculate everything about everything I'm doing. I scratch my ear, I touch here, I touch here, I touch here, I touch. You are calculating everything. Let me tell you, people, the same way karma is calculating the dicks of pedophiles and STD rapists in the mouth and the asses of your bloodline, your entire human bloodline. To who it may concern, free conscience fears no accusation. If you are even hearing me talk like this, you will even be saying amen to what I'm saying if your conscience is clean. Exactly. You will not even be bothered about what I'm saying right now negatively. You will be saying whatsoever she is saying, they deserve it, is what you should be saying if your conscience is clear. So me, I'm telling you, as long as I am aware that you sick human race, you are aware of what you are doing, your bloodline will never know peace. This you're the same rapist, stalker, sexist predator, sexist stalker, manipulator, pedophilia games that you think you are using me to play, that you have used a lot of people to play, because I'm doing this video today not just for my own sake. That you have used a lot of people to play, your own bloodlines, they will be used to play it. And for you elites, you superior pedophiles, miserable, you saw that your lives were miserable, you don't know peace, you don't know internal happiness, you don't know internal joy with all the wealth you have, just like you have poor and miserable, you are rich, wealthy, and miserable. That created this entire evil that the whole world is practicing for you. Your kids, your bloodline, that are on that rich, wealthy lineage, they will have the whole world, they will never have peace. They will never know joy. They will never know happiness. They will never know internal goodness. They will never know anything positive in their lives. They will have everything underneath their heads, but they will never know goodness. 360 degrees in their lives. The only thing that will save them as the divinity that I am is this: only if they grow up. Because children, your blood clot delulu advanced pedophiles, you call children, they grow up to a stage where they lose their innocence. When your kids finally, or your bloodline, they finally get to that stage where they lose their innocence, they are now aware, they become aware of good and bad, and they choose to do bad. The moment they start doing bad, while being aware of the bad they are doing, they will activate their generational calamity and agonies. Let me explain it to you. Your bloodline coming after all of you that have participated in this evil pedophilia, rapist of pedo-stalking, pedo-watching, pedo-locking, pedo-listening to people's thoughts through wars, CCTV cameras and pedo devices and pedo electronically advanced technological devices. All your bloodline, when they grow up, all of you participating in this shit, when your bloodline grow up to that level of losing their innocence, which means they are no longer babies and innocent, and that they now know what they are doing. If they choose to do evil purposely, that very day they will activate their generational calamity and agony. I'm telling you, people, you want to fuck around, motherfucker, fuck around and find out. You see, it gives me joy to be at this stage of my life where I'm just so peaceful that I can't even express my happiness and food, because it's overwhelmingly positively. What a beautiful time to really be alive. This is how you break people down. You manipulate them. You make them useless, especially when you see fully able human beings who are independent by themselves, and it keeps you uncomfortable. You will now use your technological human evil power to destroy their peace, to destabilize their stability mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically, because you want to put them into a category, because you want to box them, because you want to define them. And then you will have so-called pedophilic religious leaders, political leaders, traditional leaders. You will even have so-called feminists. You will even have so-called freedom fighter, rubbish, nonsense people in agreement with this philosophy. Rapist, pedophilic philosophy mechanized by bomb pussy, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, intimidated, miserable men, backed up and supported or imitated by foolish sick women. Disgrace. You will break people down with this philosophy. You will turn them like you have done to me. Homeless, you took my job since January, middle of January. Because you want to do what? You are testing me. Ooh. See, let me tell you, especially those of you that are 24 hours on your phone behind devices or on the street pedoclown. The same way you are doing that shit in one corner or the other. I've told you people, your children will go to kindergarten, your pedo delulu, they will go to kindergarten, they will go to their grannies, they will go to their cousins, they will go to their aunties, they will go to their uncles, they will go to neighbors. In these places, pedophiles and rapists, they are doing the same thing that they did to me from babyhood to your own children. They are repeating, see, what goes around comes around. Eye for an eye. One good or bad turn deserves another. What you see, what you sow, you will reap it. This is the season. This is why I will continue to tell you people, I'm glad you chose a motherfucker like me. To continue to expose you and deal with you the way you were meant to be dealt with. Because you thought, especially when you use that level of high-profile pedophiles and rapists to come and sexually abuse me, which were your policies, 10, 11 of them with guns and uniform, you thought, oh, when they do that to me, I will be pressured, I will be traumatized, they can use it to shut my mouth. Motherfucker, we are in 2024 and I'm still exposing you. We're in 2024, you still have your pedophiles roaming the streets 24 hours a day, looking for who to devour with their damaged, dusty, crusty, smelly, miserable, mentally, emotionally, psychologically damaged, disgruntled, dismantled, disintegrated, stenchy, STD, ETD, MTD lives that they are looking for who to use it to contaminate. And that motherfucker will not be me. I am seeing you people like glasses. I see through you like glasses. I am aware of what is going on in this world. And I am even now aware that all the rape, they raped me from 1 year old to my teenage years. And even till now, it's the same philosophy you have been practicing for decades that you have been using to sexually assault me till a baby. Since I was a baby. And you would think I will now be stupid at this my age. To belittle my divinity to the level of you doomed human race. Huh. I beg, the shadow of my sheets. Are you going to be that stupid to belittle your divineness to the level of this sick human race? Impossible. Exactly. The shadow of my sheet will not even be that stupid. Talk less of my sheet, talk less of me. You say you have power to control the world. You say you have power to manipulate, to predate, to pedo-stalk, pedo-listen, pedo-fantasize, pedo-lie, pedo-calculate all the food, drinks, wear, and everything that people do 24 hours a day. Yet, 1 year now. I clocked my 1 year. Last month, March 2024, it made it 1 year. No human being existed in my personal life. No fucking friends, no fucking family, no breathing thing in my life. I went to the restaurant, I went to the bar, I went to work, I went to club alone. Every other motherfucker that were around there were predators, sexual, sexist, miserable, doomed, rejected pedophiles. I have 1 good year and we are just starting. You haven't seen nothing yet. This is just the starting. Now let me go straight to this is just the starting. You took all my job, you want to make me miserable. My ass straight. I will continue to say it. I'm not saying because I'm begging anybody for money. Because all my life, since I was a child, I never had a childhood, which is something I'm proud of. Because in as much as I was born with not a silver or golden spoon, but with a diamond spoon, which means I was born into privileges, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, I got to a stage of my life where poverty hits me. This my head, train. Let me bring train, because a lot of you don't understand what I'm saying. I got to a stage of my life. This train is very small, big train like this. For the Africans, they will understand. As a child, before the age of 9, on my head, you see how this is stable. You see how it is stable? You see how this is stable on my head? As a child, before the age of 9, I, Adora, I have hawked everything hawkable. From mango to pear to corn to everything on this earth you can imagine. I hawked it. Pure water, corn, akamu, everything. I hawked it on my head. While I was trying to survive at a point on my in my life, at the same time being sexually abused and assaulted by multiple rapists everywhere while I was hawking. Before the age of 9. So I have been an adult since I was a child. Even as a child, I was bringing up other children. Even as a child, no child, I was doing this, bringing up other children all my life. Talk less of now that I'm supposed to be taking care of myself. You will not think you can make me look like a lazy person, lie on my head, use your philosophies to be putting up pedo lies with what I eat, drink, wear, to say you are determining what I want or what I don't want, to put me into your games of pedophilia using me, take my job from me, seize everything from me. 15 years in this Europe, you useless my life because you want to box me. I even got to a stage of my life where stupid idiots, even so-called pastors, were coming to tell me, oh, Adora, you've tried modeling, you've tried this, you've tried that, you've tried music, you have tried doing your clothing job, everything did not work. Just marry and settle down. Marry who? You bomb fucking stupid men or smelly stupid sick females with your HIV, ETDs, STDs, MTDs that you are carrying everywhere. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. I am glad I dodged that societal mental slavery lie bullets. That especially when you get to the age of 30, you must be in a relationship, otherwise you are wasted, otherwise you are this, otherwise you are that. Talk to my hands. Talk to in short the back of my hands. You all ain't shit. You try to use that philosophy to bend my brain. Marry who? Now I am married to myself. My peace of mind since March 2023, my happiness, my joy with my everlasting boundary, and especially my peace of mind and happiness that can never be shared. I'm married to myself. If you don't like what you hear, go and hug a tree and die. Go to your mothers, you will marry your mothers. You will breed your pedo legacy bloodline with your dustbin mothers, and you will fuck your children and your fathers if you don't leave my name alone. You will fuck your children, your mothers and your bomb fathers, every single one of you. I don't care if you are my biological father right now, I'm telling you the same thing. You will fuck yourselves if you don't leave my name alone. At this stage of my life, I'm glad. I'm just trying to imagine I fell into these people's manipulative trap, especially when I was around the age of 12, 11, 13, everybody were getting pregnant. That period, you see, 30 years old impregnating 13 years. 25 years old impregnating 12, 13 years. The pregnant little girls everywhere. Even my own ex-sister, Oge, was even pregnant at the age of 13, 14, that period. Pregnant. I know the suffer I suffered for her. A so-called mother, let me not just go into that side, I beg. It's not just my business. But I know the suffer. I was practically Oge's babysitter when she was pregnant. Anything she needed. Adora water I want wrong will bring water. Adora food I want wrong. Go and buy me this, I want everything she wanted. When I was back from the boarding school, I made sure she never lacked anything. I would help her to even wash her clothes. I'm glad I did not fall into the trap that you people have been using this your pedophilia, sexist, rapist pedophilia, predating sexist pedophilia to be practicing a long time ago, even with all the rape above 20 times that you have all raped me with white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even black. Even a woman police among those police sexually assaulted me one of the occasion. A black woman for that matter. I am so more than proud and glad and grateful to myself as the divine God of my own self that I am on the surface of this earth. That I did not end up into that trap of already giving birth. Because with me coming to find out how damaged you human race are today, And let's say I've already given birth. Hey, hypertension will just be holding me. This is why I'm glad and happy that I will be child-free. I am child-free for eternity. No friend in my life for eternity. No breathing thing in my personal space for eternity, because I did that fucking friendship bullshit for 30 years, and goodness to your entire human race. You said I was a fool and a people pleaser. I'm glad I'm done. I'm glad I'm done, and I'm still waiting for that power, that your pedophilic advanced technological so-called power of manipulation that you say you have. You bomb stupid men ruling and damaging this earth with these stupid, idiotic women into your philosophy supporting you. I'm waiting for your power that will change the shadow of my shit's mind. Talk less of my shit, talk less of me. We are waiting. But at the same time, like I've told you, me and Kama, we are sitting, watching your own bloodline being fucked, raped, predated, and molested by pedophiles and psychopathic STD carriers like all of you. Like your own selves. You think your children are safe? You think your bloodlines are safe? A lot are safe. A lot of people have died because of this, your manipulation. A lot of souls have been lost because of this, your pedophilic manipulation. You have done so much evil to people that I've seen since I was a child. Because when I came to realize that this thing has taken place a long time ago, I'm really glad you chose to try a motherfucker like me. You see that your life was damaged with all the power that you had. You wanted everybody to go down into the same drain with you. You created pedophilia with your power. The same way you think you are enslaving and controlling the world with your pedophilic power, all of you in your elite table is who I'm talking to. The same way you think you are controlling the world, your doomed human race heads with your pedophilic power, the same way your pedo power is controlling you. It's like clowns in a circus, pedophile in a circus. You think you are controlling others, your own power is controlling you. Slaves controlling slaves. Slaves controlling slaves. You see, now I want a lot of people to wake up, not because I give a fuck about you. If you are waking up with what you are going to be hearing from me, you will wake up and stay far away from me. Don't wake up and say, "Oh, you woke me up. You helped me heal my trauma. I want to be your friend." I don't want to be friends with anybody. 30 years of that bullshit. Now, I just want, see, I don't know how I'm going to explain it, but I just want myself for myself after 30 years. I don't see what is difficult in you people not understanding and respecting another person's decision. Like I've said, you say you will not respect yourselves, you will respect me. You must respect my name, Adora. As long as I am being polite to you people, I'm respecting you people strictly with no emotion or any emotion attached to it. My politeness and my respect comes with no emotion attached. But as long as I am being polite to you, respectful to you, it must be reciprocated. Because if you don't give me my respect back, genuine, simple respect back, I will give you the taste of your own disrespect, and I will take you 6 feet and treat you accordingly. Exactly. If you want that, fuck around and find out. If that is what you want, fuck around and find out. So before I go into this story, because I'm going to wake people up with this your pedophilia, I'm going to make sure a lot of people that you've put in mental slavery, chains, bondages, and cages, those ones that merit to wake up, they will wake up because of me. I wrote in one of my songs that because you see that your life is damaged, you want to damage other people's lives. Because you see that you are unhappy, you want everybody to end up unhappy as you. Because you see that you are imperfect, you created a pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating, of rapist, evil, sexist pedophilia to use it to contaminate every other person so that you will tell these people that you see nobody is perfect. And you, pedophiles that created this entire philosophy, you are the ones that are imperfect, sexist, sick, pedophilic, miserable, doomed, traumatized animals in human forms first class. You don't know happiness, you don't want other people to know happiness. You don't know joy, so you don't want other people to know joy. told you in that song, I will release it very soon when I like, because I do what I like now. Nobody can ever control me. I talk now, you motherfuckers, you obey. Turntables now, exactly. I wrote in one of my songs, I said, because of me, Adora, chains will be broken. Because of me, cages will be opened. Because of me, eyes will be opened. Because of me, brains we go on resetting factory real quick because of my truth. This is why I will continue to tell you I'm glad you chose a motherfucker like me. You break people down, you lie, you say they don't want to work. I have been working since I was a child. I have been taking care of everybody that ever crossed my lane for 30 years since I was a child. Even if I don't have money to give to people, I work with my hand. I go to people's houses, I help them clean. I go to people's houses, I help their old people carry things to upstairs. They have children and grandchildren, they don't come to do these things for them. I take their shopping to their house for them. Your bombo-clad sick human delulu advanced pedophile children, I have washed, I have cleaned, changed pampers, washed their shit, taken to school, brought back from school, and babysitted, helped them after school homework, all for free all my life. This my back, I cannot count how many kids or how many times kids slept on my back all my life as a child. My hands, I can't tell how many sheets and pampers of children I cleaned all my life. I cannot even talk about how many women and even males I stood up for during when they were being sexually assaulted or when they were predated or stalked and molested all my life. Talk less of now as an adult, full-grown, proud adult in person. You will not think you can make me look like a lazy person? To portray a false image about me to the whole world? A divinity like me? You chose the wrong motherfucker. This is why you seized my job. This is why you in Europe for 15 years, you manipulated my entire space. Because you want me to end up into the category that you have all chosen one way or the other. There is nothing I'm looking for again on the surface of this earth. You human race, I know you 360 degrees. Like I've told you, rape, sexual abuse, assault, from white, black, Arabic, Asiatic, and even my fellow black. I've seen you people. There is nothing left for me I'm looking for. You don't have shit. Everything I'm looking for is me. I've told you people, even Bill Gates can't talk to the shadow of my shit. So no motherfucker will come and say, oh, she's looking for a rich person. Yes. If back then when I wanted to date, back then, in the past when I wanted to date, I would have never ever settled down with no broke, motherfucking useless, rich head, poor idiot. For what? For love? Which love? Which love comes with poorness? I am a giver and a caretaker of people. I cannot marry a poor person and then how am I going to help people? So there was no way I was ever going to settle down with a broke ass nobody. Talk less of now that I'm done with your human race. I want to see the power that will make a breathing thing exist in my personal life. You say you have the power to control the world? I want to see that power change my mind. This is why you have taken my job. My last action, I will repeat, I'm not doing this because I want anybody to feel pity for me. I didn't put myself in this position. Like I've told you people, I have been taking care of the entire race that ever crossed my lane. Directly or indirectly, I've supported and trained and given blessings and help to everybody for 30 years. So I don't see any reason why you would think you can come and portray me as a lazy person. Look at how I'm talking. I'm talking very able. I'm in my 30s. When sun comes out properly, you will see me in bikini, in short pants, enjoying my perfect, nice, ageless body on my skateboard, enjoying myself. You will see with your eyes. I will be 35, 50, 60, 70, 75, alone in my space, enjoying my everlasting peace of mind. Alone. You call it loneliness, I call it peace of mind. Your societal definition of peace is not mine. And if you think that's your philosophy of making people move from one country to another, or if this country is not good for you, move. I've told you, in your colonial master's land, I was raped from at least 1 year to my teenage age, which is your Africa, before I left your colonial master's gutter land. Because their own Western world is their colonial master land, while your Africa is their colonial master's gutter land, your black Africa. in your black colonial master Gotland, more than 10 times. From baby to teenagehood, I was raped. Then I got to Italy, teenagehood, till I left there again. Rape, sexual abuse, assault. Paris, hey, they put the cherry on the cake right there. 10, 11 police sexual abuse and assault. Then now I'm in Deutschland. First Muslim motherfucker grab my house, like I've said in this video before. Then the other day, one Dutchman used his penis to hit my house while I was trying to buckle up my jacket from down behind me. I don't want to talk of the one that stood in the middle of the road with his car telling me to enter his car, that I should suck his dick. Then I told him, your mother will suck your dick, your bomb father will suck your dick, your children will suck your dick. If you don't have respect for a woman that you don't know, you are telling her to enter your car and suck your dick, your miserable mother does not deserve respect. And this motherfucker called the Dutch police for me. The police people came to the scene without asking me anything. They brutalized me. They beat me up. A black man was there. He did not defend me. A black idiot did. That was the day I removed the last 1% of my possibility of stepping my leg in your colonial master Gotland. So when any of you black people come around me pedocloning, I want you to know what your colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic have done to me. You blacks, you've done it to me too. You African and the same color blacks. You have done so. I don't see you differently. When people try to say, oh, she's racist, she's homophobic, she's this blood clot. Use the correct words. I am human phobic for eternity. You don't like what you hear, you die. I've told you, it's only respect and politeness. Strict, genuine one is what I have for you people, with no emotions or feelings attached. So if I'm being polite to you, and especially when I'm minding my business, eating what I like, drinking what I like, wearing what I like, and motherfuckers, you would start calculating yourselves into my own personal affairs, saying, oh, she hates this because of me, or because of us, because of your group of pedophilic game players. Because I know you have different category of pedophiles and sick sexes playing this your pedophilic games worldwide. So as I'm eating what I like, drinking what I like, minding my business, all of you are putting yourself, inserting yourself into my personal life the same way Kama is using calamity and agony dicks of pedophiles and STDs molesters to attach into your names and use the mouth and the asses of your bloodline to play the same game. You want to keep fucking around? Let's go there. Let's fucking go there. Now, someone sent a video online. I was saying, move on, forget about them. People don't have to respect you. No. Move on. There is nothing like move on. I dared you already. In my word, none of you exist. So you can keep pedo dreaming, pedo lying, pedo sexually calculating the shit or the evil you calculate. And even if it's not sexual, for those of you that say, oh, certain things have to happen to you for you to be great in life. So they will molest me 20 plus times for them to make me great in life. Grab my ass and my breast, even use 10, 11 policies to sexually assault me and rape me. And you will tell me they did all that to me to make me great. I wish them back to your children. I wish them back to your bloodline. Exactly. I wish them back to your generations. Your generations and your bloodlines, they will be fucked from baby to adulthood like you have done to me above 20 times. They will be raped and sexually assaulted above 20 times from baby to adulthood like you have done to me for them to make them great. For them to get modeling contracts. For them to get music contracts. For them to get theater contracts. For them to get magazine contracts, for them to get work contracts, for them to get a clothing line contract, for them to get anything you call fame on the surface of this earth, your bloodline will be used 360 degrees for your own the same pedophilic rapist game philosophy that you are all practicing. So this motherfucker said, move on. Don't wait for respect from anybody. Listen to me, motherfucker. This is what I replied. Don't hold on to people. This is what I replied. Who is holding on to any of you sick human race? I deaded you human race off my life since March 2023. Especially after surviving you motherfuckers for 30 years plus. I got all of you on rejection punishment. I got you all on punishment. You see that punishment rejection seat is where you will perish. When you are robbing and Monday, doing your pedophilic clowning shit behind walls, behind phone, behind social media. Like when I come on your social media, I come here to continue to watch you people expose yourselves by yourselves. You will continue to expose yourselves by yourself because it's your destiny of miserability. You must fulfill it. I cannot come and fulfill your destiny for you. It's not possible. Even twins that were born the same day, they are still not the same persons. Even if they are identical or non-identical, they are still not the same persons. They are still not the same person. So let me read this for you. So me and all of you, we can never be the same. Your destiny, you must fulfill it whether you like it or not. Which is miserabilizing away, pedo-clowning away, pedo-lying, pedo-putting up your pedophilic calculation away. You will be in your graves, you will still be doing that. The shadow of my shit will still not give a fuck about none of you because I'm not a pervert like you. I'm not a sick sexist predating stalkers like you. I'm not a sexist that play games with people's lives like you. I am not a predator like you. I am nothing like none of you on the surface of this. And I know it hurts you that I see through you like glasses. Since I was a child, I've always known there was something wrong in me being on this planet, that it was wrong that I'm here. But I'm glad at the same time that I came to witness you people, because I would have never known this is how sick you are. So when I will finally die and age gracefully, at the age of at least 75 or 80 and leave the surface of this, when I get to the spirit world, I will tell them what I saw through you human race. Let me continue my reading. So this motherfucker said, mind your business, and as I'm doing this, I'm trying to clean the maybe line from the lip gloss that I've built up in my mouth. You will say, oh, she means something. What we mean the ashes of your bloodline onto the dicks of STD carriers. Another run. Try me, fuck around and find out. Anyway, so when the person said, move on, forget about them, stop holding on to, who is holding on to anybody? Who? So you are still peddling to yourselves in 2024, when I deaded you all in 2023 March already. Okay. So I asked the motherfucker, I said, who is holding on to any of you sick human race? I deaded you human race off my life since March 2023. Especially after surviving you motherfuckers for 30 years plus. I got you all on rejection punishment for life. And I am still waiting for the power that will change my mind or my decision. My peace and happiness are my only priorities, and I can never share it ever again. You all should go and find your own elsewhere. Keep dreaming. Now my personal space and life can never be shared again for eternity. You can all go to hell with your sick vampire evil love. You see that fake evil vampire love you all preach? We'll be talking about it very soon now. That's your love, your vampire evil human love. Take it elsewhere. I'm sufficient for myself. I have been giving to people for 30 years. Talk less of, see, if you people, and don't you ever think you took my love, my happiness, my peace, my joy away. No, they are still very intact. The only difference is I'm not sharing with any of you again. You will not be feeling it. You will feel your own evil now. I'm enjoying everything by myself. So I said, you can all go to hell with your sick vampire evil love, but you must all respect me. Whether you like it or not, you must respect my name, Adora. As long as I am being polite and respectful to any motherfuckers, it must be reciprocated. Else, I will give you all the taste of your own disrespect and treat you accordingly. You can all keep pedo-dreaming, pedo-lying, pedo-fantasizing, and pedo-wasting away in your own dejected, damaged lives. Rubbish. I don't give a fuck. Rejected sick human race. Fuck around and find out. Please read that again. Rewind and read with caution, or listen with caution. This is what I reply. You don't, as long as I'm giving you respect, I'm being polite to you, it must be reciprocated. If not, what you are giving me is what I'm giving you back. And I'm extreme with it in my life. The same way I gave you human race, extreme love, extreme benefit of the doubt, extreme goodness, extreme kindness. You people said I was a fool, I was putting people before me, I was a people pleaser. I've never been. You see, in as much as I've been extremely good all my life, there is never a time I was a people pleaser. This is what you people say because I was too good, and it was surprising to you people that, because in my mind, I was just thinking, oh no, they are stupid. I never knew you were all evil and that you knew what you were doing. This is why me, myself, now I know what I'm doing. While I'm minding my business, living my best life, You are there calculating what I eat, what I drink. You will do that calculation. You will be in your grace. You will still be doing it. Why, on the other hand, pedophiles and rapists like you, they will be fucking and raping your children from baby to adulthood. You will be calculating and be pedoclowning for your entire lives, even in your grave. You will still be tired and dying over and over again in rejection, dejection, calamity, and agony. Then on earth, your bloodline, they will be fucked and raped on routine from baby to adulthood by the same perverts too. Hello. Exactly. Because I've come to understand that people know what you are doing. All those benefits of the doubt, even when I was extremely good, I never put anybody before me. Even if there were times I gave my last €1 to somebody to eat, it's because my belly was not hungry. Because in life, for you to be able to help people, you have to have the help. I don't know if you are getting me. You cannot say you want to feed people if you don't have food. This is my philosophy. For you to say you want to feed people, 2 things must occur. 1, you must have food, which means the resources food with you that you are going to be giving to people. And for you to have the strength to go and distribute that food, because you need strength and power and time, you must feed yourself and eat. I don't know why. I don't know if you are following me. For you to feed people, if you say you are someone that does good, never ever put anybody above you. I'm trying to tell you people this to make you know that even if I ever gave my 1 last cent to somebody, I was not a fool doing it. If I ever gave you my food to eat, it's because my stomach was okay. So I thought, yes, I can bear the. I'm not hungry, so I can give. Even while it was extreme, you people thought I was pleasing people to displease myself. I never pleased. And if any of you ever used me to make money, to bet money, to play games of pedo money, directly or indirectly, you use your bloodline, not me. Any help I did not give you with my hand, direct, with my hand, like when I go to the supermarket, I leave tips, or like when I go to the restaurant, I leave tips. If I'm not doing that direct like that to you, you use me directly or indirectly to say, oh, she had this, she drank this, she wore this clothes, so whatsoever she's doing it for a group of people. All of you in that group, your bloodline and your generations, for eternity, they will never know peace. They will be fucked and sucked, raped from baby to adulthood like they've done to me above 20 times. Fuck around and find out. You must not use me. You can't choose me for your pedophilia. You can't use me for your pedophilia. I have never used nobody, and nobody will use me and go free. Even if you say you are a people a helper, you love to help people. You love to feed people. To be able to feed people, it involves 2 things. First, you will have the food. Secondly, your own stomach must be full with food. Even if no food, must be okay with food, because you need strength to distribute that food. I'm letting you people know this, that there was never a time I put anybody before me. Because if you put anybody before you, you are not being sincere to yourself by putting anybody before you. I've never done it, and I will never. We shouldn't even go there, because if nobody exist in my space anymore, there is no need to say I will never, because me good now, I won't do it to anybody. If I'm in the restaurant, I eat there, or in a bar, or I leave tips. I work in restaurants too. Even in my shit cleaning job, I've had people give me tips, and I refused because they came to my space, especially in an hotel co-designed by Chanel, and mother, father, children, they will just come to my space. Arab, I'm on. If I drink this thing, they will say Arab, I'm on. If I touch something, Arab, I'm on. Anything I do, or I scratch my head, or I do my nose scratches me, or I scratch my eye, they will say Arab, I'm on. This or less. When they finished pedoclowning, one of the idiots had the guts to walk up to me to come and give me tips. I said, hello, sir. It's because I was working. I would have insulted that bum-ass pussy man that day. I said, no, sorry, I don't need the tips. No, it's your tips. In my mind, I was like, you for more than 1 hour, you've been in my space while I was working. Because then I was in the pool of this so-called hotel co-designed by Chanel, working as a cleaner and pool caretaker. So while I was at the pool taking care of the pool, these people would just come with their family. Arab, Amon. If I touch my head, anything I'm doing, Arab, Amon, Buddha, Ales, this, that. They will just be mother, father, children, pedophilic, predating, psychopathic, sick sexists. Then when they finish doing this motherfucking bomb-ass pussy man had the guts to walk up to me to come and give me tips. I mean, the insult upon injury to yourself, so not to me. I just looked at it. I said, sorry, sir. Thank you very much. I still tried to be professional. He was insisting. I said, no, sir. I can't take it. Thank you. He left it. I left it there. It's not my business. Then when I finished working that day, I just told myself, I said, that bomb bastard, bomb bitch pussy man, you had luck that it was my working place. But the way I looked at him, even if I didn't say anything, he understood what I meant. And I'm glad that you people, even when I'm not talking, my thoughts, you can use your pedophilia, advanced pedophilic technology to read my thoughts, to read people's thoughts, to manipulate people. Yet, 1 year passed, nobody in my space, and you haven't seen anything. You say you have power? I will tell you your evil power is limited when it comes to a divinity like me, when it comes to a divine being like me, when it comes to a purity like me, when it comes to a perfect human being that has never hurt anybody on the surface of this earth like me. You will know your power is limited. You will know your power has limits when it comes to somebody like me. So when I'm in a restaurant or at a bar, I give tips. I'm giving because I want to give. Because when people come to where I work, I've worked in restaurants where my tips, if I tell you how much, sometimes a day, I get 180. The last place I worked in a restaurant, a month, 400 and something, almost 500 tips a month. So you can see that me giving tips is appreciating people the way people have appreciated me. It has nothing to do with feeling. It has nothing to do with anything. If you calculate anything I'm doing towards anything, you will never know peace. I'm telling you people. This is why we continue to tell you, I'm glad you chose a motherfucker like me. Now let me go straight to the reason why I started this video in the first place. Because I will continue to make sure people wake up from the mental slavery bed that you evil bomb men. Because this entire war that is ruined by bomb men. Bomb pussy zesty, controlled by all of you. You damage it, your bloodline, even your little boys already, all of them perverted and pedophile, pedophilic, both female now, said everybody, blood clot, sick idiots, which is none of my business. In my world, you can all never exist. If you like, you pedophile from here to the ending of the world, you will still die outside Adora's boundary. It's none of my business. Exactly. So your destiny, like I've told you, you will continue to fulfill it. But for those of you that still have one tiny innocence inside of, because I'm aware that a lot of you have been held with certain videos, with certain evidences, with certain so-called stuff that has put you in positions where you can never ever speak about what they made you pass through when they manipulated you as well. So this is why I wrote on that song that because of me, chains will be broken, eyes will be open, cages will be open, many people will wake up from their slavery beds. That you sick human race, you put your fellow sick human race. You use this the same philosophy. You use this the same philosophy to do what to people? What do you do with this philosophy? You will be aware that someone was sexually assaulted as a child, as a baby. Then you will now use your pedophilia power. I want you people to follow me up because I'm going to be exposing this blood clot very, very direct and strict. So your philosophy is this here. You will be aware that somebody was sexually abused. The reason why you have sexual predators, sexist, molesters, psychopaths, stalkers everywhere is this. This is what they've turned all of you to. Especially you bomb pussy men, stalkers, molesters, abusers, and predators. They will know that this person, okay? Let me use two things. So this person was sexually abused as a child. And then this is another innocent person here. Okay? What do these motherfucking evil, sick, pedophilic, psychopathic, bomb-ass, pussy, low self-esteem men controlling this world with their dirty philosophy and mindset do? They will manipulate this person with that childhood trauma. They are aware that this person was sexually assaulted as a baby. So there is a stigma of childhood trauma in this person. What do? They will manipulate this person with their pedophilic power just because they want to prove that nobody is perfect, to suit their own imperfection. Because this motherfucker, they are all rapists as well. They are all sick-MFS. They are unwell entities. They created this philosophy. So they will see that this person was sexually abused and assaulted as a child. So which means the person has that stigmatized trauma inside him or her, especially him, is the male mostly, yeah? So they will now manipulate this person, confuse this person, useless this person's life mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, energetically, technologically. They will manipulate this person to the extent that they will break this person down to a level that the person will not know his or herself again. Then they will now push this person to manipulate another person. Okay? So this person that was molested and abused as a child will now be broken down into mental instability situation that will lead them to molest another innocent victim. Okay? So when this person molests another innocent victim, a lot of times they can be celebrities, they can be so-called public figures. They will hold a video to this person performing that evil act. They will own a video of a person that they know they themselves manipulated with their power, or they are the one that manipulated this person with their evil technological, pedophilic, pandemic, virus power mentally. They broke this person down, they are well, but they will video and film this person doing that rapist act. They will use it as an evidence and hold it against this person. So that anything they tell this person to do, the person will do it. They will tell the person, if you don't do what we tell you to do, we will expose the video we have about you raping this person. So this person will not have any choice than to do what these pedophiles behind walls, behind doors are telling them to do. Behind your pedophilia philosophies are telling them to do. So this is why when they send them to the streets or everywhere or on social media to pedo-clown, to pedo-manipulate, to pedo-stalk, to pedo-use, to pedo-lurk people, they don't have any choice. Because they have a video, they have an evidence against them that if they don't do what they are telling them to do with their pedophilic games, philosophical rules, they will expose them. So the fear that they put into these people will make them keep silence. They will keep silent, they will never speak about it. So now they have molested this person, and these evil people behind the philosophy have a video evidence about this person, yeah? Now you have a new victim. They will move over to the next victim now. These evil people behind your entire philosophy, they will move over to the next victim. They will also predate this victim to do the same thing to another victim again. This one now will now grow up. They will now manipulate this one too, knowing well that this one manipulated this one. Now this one has passed the trauma stigma, the trauma sickness, the traumatic sickness of this one has been passed to this one sexually, because this one has sexually abused this one. Okay? So now this one now is the new person with the stigmatized trauma inside of it, of him or her. They will now manipulate this one again with their pedophilic philosophy. Break this one down mentally, emotionally, psychologically. They will break this person down again. They will now manipulate this person to pedo-stalk, pedo-predate, pedo-rape, or pedo-molest this one. New victim. So it's like a circle. This one will do it to another one. It's like a circle. This is why your entire human race is damaged. And then they will also hold evidence against this one also. What am I trying to expose right now? I'm trying to expose to you people that this pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-manipulating, pedo-predating that you are all practicing, the organizers and the mechanizers of this game, they have done it as well. Because of their guilt, because they are looking for how to please their guilt, so that they will feel like they are not guilty of the evil that they have done, they now mechanize this philosophy of pedo-stalking, pedo-raping, manipulating, and pedo-predating for you people under them to be practicing. So when you do the same thing, they will now hold a video or an evidence against you, then continue to send you to the streets to play that games of manipulation, to predate and push people into doing the same thing to other people. They will make you do it to other people. They will still continue to use you that they have evidence against. So it's like they put all of you in mental chains, mental cages that you can't even stand for yourselves. But what I'm telling you is, I know a lot of you are trying to evade going to jail, because if you don't do what they tell you, they release your video or your evidence, you will go to jail. A lot of you have done things that can take you to jail for life. I am very aware of that. But if I were to be you, instead of me to allow these evil mechanizers of this pedophilia to continue to use me, if I were you, what you were supposed to do is you will stand your ground. You will let them know that whatsoever they want to do, I know it is not easy. I am very, very aware it is not easy because these people are so evil. I'm talking of the people controlling this earth. I'm talking from the higher elites that even a lot of you have not seen. Forget their pedo Trump, forget their pedo Obama, forget their pedo Bill Gates. There are people above these people that are behind walls, making these rules to mentally control you, human race, to suit their own evil that runs inside of them. What you are supposed to do is stand your ground. Because a lot of you that were stigmatized with that rape and sexual abuse that you passed through as a child, if these evildoers did not use their technology to push you to do it to another person, you would have not repeated it. I don't know if you are following me. You would have never repeated it, even if you had the stigma inside of your blood, even if you were stigmatized and traumatized and raped as a child. As long as you have never done it before they came to use their pedophilia philosophy or pedophilia games to push you to do it, it was not you who did it, it's them. As long as you never did it before to somebody else, they came to re-trigger your childhood trauma. They came to open your old sores, to push you to repeat that evil on another person. They are the one who did it, not you. So you should be standing your ground and letting them know that if they had not manipulated you to go and rape another person, you would have never done it. If you know yourself, you are the ones I'm talking to. Because a lot of these people who end up raping and molesting children because they themselves were molested as children is because these pedophilic elites, bomb-ass pussy men supported by pedo women who created this philosophy, use the philosophy to manipulate them to abuse another victim under them. Because if a person was sexually abused and molested as a child, even with the stigma inside of them, does not mean they must do it to another person. And if they had never done it to another person, means they are scared. Means they have a conscience. If you are scared to molest somebody else because you were molested as a child, it means you are scared. It means you have conscience of the fact that what was done to you as a child was wrong and must not be repeated. But these pedophilic elites controlling your human race, these bomb pussy men, they will now come and use their philosophy to push you, to manipulate you mentally, emotionally, psychologically. They will open your childhood wounds. They will open your childhood rape trauma. They will open your childhood molest trauma. They will open your childhood sexual assault trauma to destabilize you mentally and then push you to molest another person, so that the circle will continue, so that they will not come and claim and tell you, oh, you see, nobody is perfect, because they are the ones that are not perfect. They are the sick ones, not you. Especially when they try to tell you, you have to heal from your childhood trauma. You have to heal from... Tell them they are the ones that are sick. Because they have been using the same pedophilia to traumatize sexually a lot of kids for generations now. They have been doing this evil for generations to generations. They just want to make everybody miserable and damaged like themselves and imperfect like themselves. This is why they always say nobody is perfect. Tell them you are not them and they are not you. Don't let these motherfuckers continue to use their societal mental slavery philosophy to push you people to continue their pedophilia. I'm talking to those of you that know. You know what I'm saying. Those of you that I'm talking to, you know yourselves. Stand your fucking ground. Because these people, they know what you have passed through as a child. They will go there and open your old wounds to trigger you, manipulate you, mentally destabilize you, and then push you to repeat that trauma, that sexual rape or assault onto another person. And then they will not tell you nobody is perfect. They know what they are doing. I've had a useless Buddhist bombo-clatty idiot tell me, Buddha says when something happens to you when you are small, it's bound to repeat itself. This is the same concept. So it means when something happens to you when you are small, there is 95% of possibility that you yourself can repeat that evil on another person because you have the trauma or stigma inside of you. Then I ask this motherfucker. So if Buddha says eat shit, you will eat shit. If Buddha says jump from 10-story building down and die, you will jump from 10-story building down and die. So you are trying to tell me that it is justifiable for you to molest somebody because you were molested as a child. So you are going to justify your trauma with the evil that you do. So you doing evil, you sexually predating, sexually stalking, pedophilically molesting, and raping someone else can be justified because you were raped as a child. So you want to justify your evil with your trauma because you are the only one that have had trauma. Then I ask this motherfucker, if Buddha then tells you to jump from 10-story building down, you will jump and believe that is the truth. So now this is taking us to the religious part. Blood-clad, bombo-clatty religious idiots. You see, I'm going to start with Amy Winehouse, okay? As you can see, Amy is not black like me. Even if I know I am an ancestor, according to nature, okay? But according to your societal division of races, she's not even from my race. She was not even born far away, like in your colonial master got her land, you call motherland in Africa. She was actually born in the Western world. I suffered when Amy Winehouse died. I cried. If you even look at my eyes, you will see it's kind of red because I saw a video of her and I got teary. Tears dropped out from her eyes for Amy. But you humans, you are damaged, eh? You are really damaged human race. And I'm really glad, that I finally... This is why, even sometimes when I want to be just angry, the anger will just fly away. Total disgust. You see disgust? To the beam, to the marrow of my bone is what I feel when I see you human beings. Forget that I come online, even if I'm liking your picture, your post. I'm liking it for you. I'm liking it for, even if maybe it resonates with what I would have thought as well. It's still not my own, it's you. I'm liking it for, good for you. So if I like any post, any video, or play any music, or watch any film, then you will now use it to calculate your pedophilic game the same way you use what I eat, drink, and everything to calculate to come and approach me in real life. You will know social media is not my reality. Your social media, your pedophilic philosophy and technology is your reality, not mine. Is you people's reality and not mine. When you are done pedoline, pedocalculating on your social media or your pedo devices, bumble clarity, approach me direct. Please be bold enough to approach me in real life, in person. Let me fuck you up one time. Let me let you know direct that we are not on the same level mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. I am not on the same level with anybody on the surface of this earth. So until you are bold enough to approach me with whatsoever thoughts you have in your mind, in your head, those pedophilic lies you built in your own heads by yourself, once you are bold enough to approach me direct, you will die behind walls, you will die behind your social medias, you will die behind your pedo devices, you will die behind your pedo CCTV, you will die behind your pedophilic philosophy for the rest of your life, over and over and over again. Even after death, you will continue to repeat that death process miserably over and over again for eternity. Approach me direct. Amy Winehouse, with the same pedophilic philosophy, she was manipulated for fame or for whatsoever societal philosophy you say. When someone is 30 years or whatsoever years, the person needs to be in a relationship or have given birth or this or that and all those blood clots. Amy Winehouse suffered because of you sick human race. The same way you killed Whitney, the same way you used Cardi B to go to Dubai. I don't know what Cardi B did. And I was just also online right now, and I also saw people writing about Rihanna when she dated that Arabic bomber, Zesty, that she dated. I'm not insulting you, Rihanna. It's not like I give a fuck, because I've also said it multiple times. Even if I see you, Beyonce, Madonna, Lady Gaga, or all your biggest star on the road, on the streets, I don't see you. I'm human blind. I don't, even if I play, I will still go on YouTube and play your music if I like. If you are not on my block list, I will play your music. But if I see you on the road, because I know you people love to put up scenes, to test people, to try people, to manipulate people, they will put up a scene. They will just line up all the stars on the surface of this earth. People will just be fainting, dying, autograph this. I will just be on my phone, minding my business. I'll be going where I'm going to. I don't see nobody. The days that I ever gave a fuck about I wanted to work with people, collab, they ended in March 2023. I know you people, you are still pedo-fantasizing. It's none of my business. Like I've told you, it's your destiny. You will fulfill it. But by the time you will realize where you're at, me, I will be 70, 75, 80 years, living gracefully in my own happiness, alone with no breathing thing in my space for eternity. It will be a shocking thing to you people by the time you will realize. But it's none of my business. The same way they have manipulated a lot of these people I nominated. Cardi B, CASSEY, Whitney, Rihanna, too many. It happens. It's like a ritual humiliating blood-clad shit they do on the surface of this earth, and mostly to celebrities. And then you celebrities and the whole world, you will watch these things repeat on other people. You will all be watching, even if it have to cost you. Me, I don't see, like when this thing happened to Amy Winehouse, I was in my surviving mood as well. I was trying to survive in Italy. I was eating from hands to mouth. Sometimes 1 full year, I will not have 1 cent to my name. 1 cent. If I swear with the last drop of my blood, 1 full year, I won't have 1 cent to my name. I photocopied my CV, photocopied in a photocopier shop, to the extent that the man told me, I won't photocopy your CV today for you. What? Are you the only person looking for a job on the surface of this earth? Since I know you, the only thing you come to this shop to do is photocopy, or change CV, or change or adjust. Everything is what you come to do. You never come to this shop to say, hey, I found a job, I came to buy you a coffee. You have never. When he said that thing, and the thing touched me to my bone marrow. I never knew you motherfuckers were the one manipulating my space. Sometimes I would trek 2 hours, 30 minutes journey. I will ask the bus driver sometimes to those beach seaside in Italy to go and drop my CV where you actually usually have summer job. I will want to go there from my own city side to go and leave my CV. I will ask the driver, please, can I enter? I don't have ticket. I don't have a job. I've not worked since last year. I don't have any money. The driver will see. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, some were good to me. They allowed me enter. But the day they won't allow me enter, I will trek 2 hours, 30 minutes, 3 hours sometimes, just to go and drop my CV. Then I will trek another hours like that back home. What have you people not done to me? So I was in this period of my life when things like this were happening to Amy Winehouse, where at the same time, I was surviving my so-called ex-brother because I'll be doing a video on all of them. I'm looking for certain picture to conclude the album of pedophiles that I need to review on another video. This is why I'm still looking for those 2 pictures. I deleted them because I was tired of seeing faces on my phone. I just deleted everything. Now I'm looking for, because I want to, when I'm talking about anybody, I will put their picture, then start to, so that when you see them, you will know who I'm talking about. My ex-brother, if you see this mark on my face, he puts it. It's always him and his mother. If my 2 brothers, they are not brutalizing me, their mothers are doing the same. Their mother, which is my ex-mother, she's doing the same. Who brought me to Europe, child pimp and child trafficker. Tried to lure me into prostitution for years. I stood my ground. She tormented my life for more than 1 decade in that Italy. I've had days, that she would throw me out of the house. I've told you people this before. She would throw me out of the house. I would go to the garden. As a teenager, I just newly came to Italy. That was where the first sexual abuser assaulted me. She would throw me out of the house. You came now, I'm trying to systemize you, I'm trying to tell you how things work here. Before you know, you will be in this country 1 year, 2 years, no car, no house, no money, you will be suffering. You don't want to follow my rules and regulation. When she's not busy doing that to me, and beating me up, and starving me without food. My 2 brothers, when she's doing that to me, and my 2 ex-brothers are around, they will be defending me. I'm not going to lie, they will defend me. A lot of times they will fight. A lot of times, see, even police will come. I know how many times I've walked with my leg to the Questura of Brescia to report this situation. I even told them I want to be adopted. Give me to a family to adopt me. I'm tired of this woman. They will write statements. You know what they will do? They will buy me chocolates. They will put me behind the car. They will go and drop me in the house again. When they will get to the house, sometimes they will ask her, she told us that you threw her out of the house. She will deny. No, I did not. Oh, she's a liar. She has been lying on my head. Oh, the police will say, okay, you enter inside the house now. Let's see if she will throw you out. They will enter. The moment she hear boom, their car is leaving the gate, she will throw me outside again. Most times in cold period. Because I said no to prostitution. That one aside. So when my ex-brothers are defending me against things like this that she's doing, and she will go outside, hey, Adora destroyed my family. If I had known, I would have not brought these children, especially you, this Adora. There was one time she even told that she would have brought me alone without my brothers and see who was going to save me. I will leave this for another story because it's going to be hot when I will release this particular story. So when my ex-brothers are not defending me, they are beating me. You see this mark here again? You see it's 11 stitch. It's even going away now. This is the same bastard Chimezi, Michael, did that to me. This one, when I operated my leg, when it was being operated, you can see you still have the bones. Everything is not stable properly. Well, if you look at it, when they rushed me from the restaurant, I was walking to the hospital and said that a pain passed through my nervous system down to that bone, because through the bone to my nervous system, because I don't know what they said broke because they were asking me what actually broke the bone. I don't know. Some said maybe it was not minuscule. actually, but they said they found pieces of bones inside, maybe because of too much stress in the leg, walking. Because as a child, I told the people from the beginning, child labor, everyone. I passed through. I even got to a period of my life where I ate dog food to survive. One, ask in Africa how they feed their dogs. You put a bowl in restaurants, the leftover of the people that ate in the restaurant, they'll be putting it inside. I ate that kind of food to survive as well. This is what I'm telling you people. When I say I'm done, I am done. I have seen life. I have lived luxury and I have lived poverty, extreme one. I am a complete package of everything that you can ever imagine. You can never define me. I am my own person. I am a combination of Mother Earth in one person. That's me. I have seen life 360 degrees. There is nothing nobody can tell me. So, like I was saying before I got distracted, I have seen life 360 degrees. I have seen life. Which can this thing with this is a stupid video. I have seen life 360 degrees. That there is nothing nobody can tell me on the surface of this earth that can shake me. When you talk of rich, when you say go and ask of me, I've told you before, people before, back in school, people rush me. My aunties literally tell me, you're Adora, you're always carrying crowd. I've never seen you any day in your life. You will come out from that hostel and you are walking the line. I'll say, Mommy, it's not me. Auntie, it's not me. I will be trying to defend myself. Because the moment I'm just coming out from hostel, you see people from left and right. Hey, Adora, good morning. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. Sometimes I will not even see some people because I use glasses. Now I'm even used to my eyes a little bit when I strain them to see. When I'm not straining it, I don't see you. So these people can even be greeting me from afar. Maybe I'm looking at your direction. I'm not seeing you. They will even, hey, she's a snob. She doesn't talk to anybody. Imagine being known. Your name being known in a school of at least 5,000 to 10,000 people. If I'm not wrong, but at least 5,000 people. Your name is in almost everybody's lips. You were known. I literally have people tell me, you carry crowds too much. I'll say, it's not me carrying the crowd. Okay, am I going to tell them to fuck off? It's not, talk less of now that I have my peace. Hey! Oh, my stretcher. Oh, freedom. This life is too sweet. I'm telling you, the freedom is divine. You see, this is my freedom. This is my happiness. Nothing can ever disrupt it. No power, no breathing thing is coming to destroy disturb my peace. My peace. I want to see that power. So during this period in Italy, I was trying to survive my life even in my own family. So I couldn't even, there was no way. Maybe if I was a rich person that had power, I had money, I had excuse me. Maybe if I was a rich person that had money, I had power. No, really, my freedom, and my peace of mind, it gives me joy, really. Maybe even if I'm talking about things that are really not really meant to be joyful, but my peace of mind is just too sweet. I'm telling you, especially since I dead human race 2023. Hey. So during this period, like I was saying, I was trying to survive my own life. Here's my this. Let me put this in. As I'm doing this one, I calculate. You know, your job is to calculate and come and try me in person. Exactly. So during the time this thing was happening to Amy Winehouse, I was in my survival mode. I was trying to survive my life in one part of the world. But anytime I come on YouTube or on television, they are showing, my heart will just be beating. I said, this Angel, oh, Angel, when she's on stage singing, through her beautiful eyes, you will see the beauty, you will see the angelic angel that resides and lives inside this girl called Amy Winehouse. Her innocence was just so sweet. When you see somebody that is passing, see, I would just look at this woman like this, through her eyes that were So beautiful and angelic. At the same time, I was seeing pain. I was seeing evil. I was seeing a lot of assault and abuse. I was seeing things that even ordinary eyes could not see when I look at Amy. Yet you had her sick family members watch her die. Yet you had the entire entertainment industry watch Amy die. Yet you all watched that innocent girl die. With this, you're the same pedophilic manipulation. With this, you're the same pedophilic manipulation. Watch that girl go down. You manipulated and broke her into pieces, into the hands of a predator, because you choose your category in your different game range and in your different game group. Because you play your games, you are all in different groups. In this, your pedophilia games of sexist games of pedophiles and perverts that you all play. So when you were able to break Amy down and manipulate her into the hand of that extremely chronic drug addict and drunkard, that idiot useless Amy's life, and you were all watching. A lot of you had the same thing done to you. You sat and watched the same thing happen to Amy. I'm talking to those of you in your fucking industry. In your fucking entertainment industry, in your religious pedophilic industry, in your political pedophilic industry, and in your so-called feminist industry, in your so-called activist fucking lame sick lie industry that all of you belong to. You see, I've told you people, your politics, the same way they built your entertainment industry full of perverts and pedophiles, is the same way they built your religious industry full of bomb-ass pussy pedophiles and perverts. The same way they built your political industry. Then they built your activist feminist industry. They built all these things to suit their evil. These are men behind walls controlling your entire human race heads. This bomb low self-esteem, mentally, emotionally damaged beast, they built this entire shit to control all of you. And you sat there, watch their victims go down like you watched Amy Winehouse. The reason why I really did this video and talked from the beginning till now is because of that video of Amy Winehouse I saw. That made me shed a tear, a couple of tears right now today. All your pedophilic industries where people are being raped, used, sexually assaulted, even boys, little baby boys of your own human children. You rape and pedophilically rape and assault little boys, little girls, fully dressed women, grown innocent women. You rape, you assault, you sexually assault them in your entertainment pedo industry, in your religious pedo industry, in your Muslim, Buddhist, Hindus, Christian, and all those bullshit, in your feminist pedo industry, in your activist pedo industry, in your political pedo industry. All of this shit, they are industries mechanized and controlled by unseen pedophilic, mentally, emotionally damaged psychopathic perverts. Men, bonus men, to start with, they're supported by fish brain women. You can't do nothing to me. I told you people the other day, the last time I went to Munich to leave my CVs and look for a job, because I know you people, you are the one manipulating everything, but my own part, I will continue to do it. So that when karma is betiding and will tidying your bloodline, especially with dicks of pedophiles and rapists like you in their mouth and in their asses, they will know where their generational curses are coming from. I went to Munich to leave my CV the other day for a job. On my way there, look at okay, the pain is still there. Police brutalized me. They beat me the fuck up. I have the video on YouTube. Go and watch it. I also put the video on YouTube. Everything, you control the whole world with your pedophilia 360 degrees. You are controlling it. This is the same thing you did to Amy Winehouse. This is the same thing you did to Amy Winehouse. When those police were touching their guns, I told them, sir, don't think you touching gun will move one hair or the shadow of my sheets in my body. At the age of 12, 13, I have had ray gun put to my head while little girls like me were being molested in my boarding school. I was fighting these thieves, robbers, molesters. I jumped on them. I was fighting them. At one point, they were tired of me. They even told me, because we are not raping you, I used to. I said, please, if you didn't rape me, why are you raping the rest now? Please, all our money, take it. Because that hostel, that period, in my boarding school, in my hostel, rich people's kids were there. When you say money, just say you are sick like this. You are sick, oh, everybody will just be bringing money from everywhere. What do you want to eat? Anything. If you even say go and bring the president's head, if they have an opportunity, they will use money to go and bring it for you. Little children from at least 9, 10, 11 in the boarding school, secondary school already, to SS last year in senior high school. We were all teenagers growing. When these thieves came, they put gun in my head, molesting and raping little girls like me, in front of me. I was jumping, I was hitting, I was fighting. At one point, they were tired of me. They just held me like this. Like, they held me like this. You see the way I'm holding myself? They held me like this. They took me outside the hostel in my boarding school. They shot the gun on the hair for me to see that they are holding a ray gun. They say they called me cockroach. Don't think we are here to play. This is not a rubber gun. They took me like this. They took me outside. They shot the gun and said, and I saw the fire. They put it back on my head. Now go inside and shut the fuck. So when those police were holding gun, you colonial master, especially when they say fraud, black people are fraud, and the Nigerians idiots to be carrying themselves. This is why your black kids they are being raped in your colonial master gutter Africa motherland. You call motherland, in private mansions and villa. Little boys and girls run the whole of your Africa, your black side. They rape them. They sleep with them. A lot of you even sell your children into that slavery. And you are still joining them to practice the same mental slavery that they used to enslave all your black forefathers. You're inferior according to nature. You are their ancestor. If all those blacks in this diaspora, those American, I'm not trying to justify them, because with all the activism and all the feminism, bombocla bullshit they say they have in their head, I don't know where they see hearts. Black life matters now. Your colonial masters that are your inferior according to nature, they created it to trigger you black people for nothing. For nothing. You blacks in Africa, those black ones, you are the ones that are supposed to be correcting these ones in the diasporas. Telling them what you are doing is not good. Instead, your voodoo, you will use it to kill yourself, eat yourself, do evil to yourself. Then when you are using it to scam €2 or 2 million, you will be shaking, you will be raising your shoulder. Let me tell you, all the money I've said before that you have scammed in that entire Africa, is not up to a drop of the wealth that your colonial inferiors, according to nature, milk from your black Africa per day. Is not up to a drop of the wealth they milk from your black Africa a day. And then we have the gods to be saying black people are fraud. When you are the original fraud. You took religion, you took technology, everything from black people, you whitewashed, Arabic washed, Asiatic washed everything and turned them to evil and pedophilia and brought it back to use it to enslave them. People who are your original ancestors. And you think you are enslaving another race just because you don't have black skin like them. Inferiority complex problem is worrying you. You don't know how to control it. Then you now turn your inferiority complex and sugar-coated it as supremacy. This is where racism comes. I don't call you people racist. I call you my inferiors. I am your ancestors. Yet you have blacks portraying the same mental slavery character, pedophilic character of your colonial masters who owns the head of your own black forefathers in their colonial masters museums, not knowing they are even carrying their own ancestors' head there too, because you are all in a circle. Me, I don't just want to talk too much. It's Amy Winehouse. When Amy was being manipulated, you all watched, like you watched all your victims. Excuse me. When CASSEY, P. Diddy used CASSEY, When I saw the video of her sitting on the ground, being treated like an animal, your entire industries, whether entertainment, pedo industry, religious pedo industry, political pedo industry, feminist and activism pedo industry, you all washed. Nobody saved CASSEY. The same thing of Whitney Houston, nobody saved her. The same thing of Cardi B, when she cried when she was in Dubai, everybody, only God knows what she went to do in Dubai to become what she is today. Your Nicki Minaj, for example, now, you have carried her. She married an ex-convict, and I heard he's a sex predator. This is how you categorize people. You put them into the hands of even people that they themselves would have never wished for. Because you have made them do things behind doors, that you have camera that you used to video them, and you are holding that evidence against them to tell them, if you don't do what we are telling you to do, we will release your camera to the whole world, or your video to the whole world. If you don't do whatsoever this we are commanding you to do, we will release this video to the whole world. Your old fans will hate you. You will lose your fame. You will go down. So these people, they become scared that they succumb and they agree to do the things that these pedophilic bomb men, pussy low self-esteem men ruling this world obligates them to do, supported by stupid fish brain women. Me, I'm glad though. All those fame shit, blood clot, no. See, as I'm here, I told that police that was showing me gun, and I told him how I've seen gun back when I was small, being put in my head, read gun, and even shot in my presence. I told him, you can kill my skin, but you can never kill my spirits. You can never kill my truth. Off of the surface of this earth, I will die. My flesh will die. But even from the spirit world, I will still be living on this earth. I will still be speaking through people to speak the truth. I will still be using people to reveal the truth. I will still be using people to expose you, motherfucking sick perverts controlling this earth, whether you like it or not. That was what I told that person. You can kill my skin, you can't kill my spirit or my truth off of the surface of this earth. The same thing I'm telling all of you. You think if I sleep on this bed, now I'm in a shared apartment with people that I don't know. They can put something in my food, they can poison. I don't care. This is chicken skin. I will die, my truth will never die. I will die, my spirit will never die. My words will never die. My divinity will never die off of the surface of this earth. I was born for this. This is why I will continue to tell you. I'm glad you didn't do it to any other person like you've done to me. Do you know, even if I'm a robot, do you know what it means for someone to be sexually assaulted, raped, molested above 20 times? And I'm still divinely here. Do you know what it means? It means I was meant for this. You see the review that I've reviewed, the things I've reviewed on this video alone. If people are really going to see it worldwide, there are things that no activist on the surface of this set have ever reviewed. You all watched all of your different celebrities go down to their graves. Because I know a lot of you don't have choice. So this is why I'm doing this video. A lot of you don't have choice. Like I've said, they have videos or evidence they've had against you that if you talk or you pass your boundary, they will review this video or they will review this evidence to the whole world. So for you to protect your image, you keep quiet, you don't say anything, because if not, they will review these things to the whole world. But I want you to know that you must not be guilty for something you did not do on your own. Unless maybe you did that act by yourself. They didn't use this pedophilic philosophy to manipulate you. That is where you are guilty. But if these people use the same philosophy to mentally break you down and push you to do those evil they've held against you as evidence, never ever let them control you mentally. Even if you will not be bold enough to call them out, make sure within you, you must not live as a slave. Make sure within you, you must not be in cage. Make sure within you, you are not in chains. Make sure within you, you are not on a mental slavery bed. Even if you can't call them out, even if you can't speak out because you are scared they will kill you. Me, I'm not scared of anything. I have seen deaths multiple times. Even if you are scared, make sure within you, you are not living as their slave. Never let them enslave you. Never let them engage you. Never let them chain you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. Never give them that opportunity. Never give them that right. Never give them that hand to keep you in a societal mental slavery position. Stand your ground. And if you are real enough like me, you should be able to be ready to lose that fucking shit called fame. What is fame? What is really fame? Rubbish. Nonsense. Oh, if they don't release the video, you will lose your name, you will lose everything. I know, and I know this is why I don't like to say it out, because I don't want to make anybody feel less of anybody. But since you people are, a lot of you, even if not all of you, are really into this shit and you are watching it happen to other people and you don't even give a fuck, and a lot of you think it's funny. This is why I always love to laugh at you people too, because it's my turn to laugh. You love to enjoy people being used, sexually abused, stalked, molested, and abused and assaulted. It gives you joy because they've done it, so you is their turn. Me myself, I will laugh now, because your cars, you don't own your wealth. You don't own anything. I'm aware that a lot of you, if you talk, they will just take your car, your house, your kids, your everything that you've ever owned in this life. They will take it away from you because you don't own anything. They own everything. Exactly. They own, I'm very aware of this. They own everything. These psychopathic, unwell, sick, predating, sexist, mentally, emotionally damaged beasts, bomb-ass pussy men, ruling this earth, supported by fish-brained, shameless women. They want all of you. But one thing I want you to know, for those of you who are genuinely who are genuinely not in support with this pedophilia, even if you can't speak up against it with your own societal fame, celebrity position, I want you to, inside of you, make sure you are not living like their slave. You are not living as their slave mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. You must not be their slave. Don't make them make you believe you are not perfect. Don't make them put that lie into your head that you are imperfect, that you are an evildoer for the evil they use their pedophilic technological power to manipulate you to do. I've explained it in this video. They will open the whole source of people, go to their childhood trauma, resurface it, use it to trigger their emotion, and push them to do it to other people. Then they will not say nobody is perfect. It's a lie. As long as you did not purposely go and molest another person, those people pushed you to go. Me, I'm just using this to help you people to know yourself internally, because I know how evil this evil beast controlling this earth, how they are. This is why I will continue to expose you. Me, I enjoyed my life for 360 degrees. There is nothing I'm looking for on this earth again that I have not seen. I've seen everything. Exactly. You cannot come and put anything in my head and say, oh, this rubbish. You can never. You can never. I'm waking up those your slaves that you put in chains and cages and on slave beds to wake up. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Then for those of you who love practicing it, I will end it like this. Your children will never know peace. Their mouth and their asses will be used for the same rapist, sexual, sexist, predating, molesting games as well. You all watch people get into the same routine of pedophilic manipulation over and over again. Amy Winehouse, that's how she died. All of you watched. All our fans. Maybe you can't tell me she had fans. There were not certain Amy Winehouse fans that were rich. If I was not in my survival mood of trying to survive my evil family, ex-family, if I was not in that mood, let's say I had money, I had a passport to travel the world, I will go and look for that Amy Winehouse with my power, with my money. I will put a bodyguard. If our stupid family cannot stand up for her, I would have done it if I had the power. I will look for where Amy Winehouse is. I will talk to her. I will say, princess, diva, queen, angel that you are. You need help. Please, I'm not telling you this because I want to be disrespectful. I'm seeing what is going on in your life and you need help. Please, allow me. I will take her to a recovery home where they will disintoxicate her from her drugs, that bastard drug addict and drunkard that they manipulated her to. Because when you people use this the same philosophy to manipulate Amy Winehouse into the hands of that pervert, it turned Amy Winehouse to a chronic drug addict and a chronic drunkard. If I had the power and the chance and the money back then, if I was still even a very, very young teenager or a very, very young adult then, not in my 30s, I would have taken my own money. I will look for Amy in any means. As long as I have the power and the money, I will look for Amy in any means. I'm saying this for all those of you that were in power watching, or that are in power watching these things repeat over and over again. I would have taken my own money. I will look for Amy. I will even go and look for the family and question an entire family member. Insult all of them. Insult. When you say insult, I will insult Amy's mother, Amy's father, brother. Say all your family member. I will insult all of them. I will call them thieves, happiness thieves, vampires. Because they all waited, they watched for her to be dead. Now they are still taking money off of her name, off of her songs, off of her everything that she left behind. They are still there milking and vampiring. I Adora, would have done this. I will go there, insult her family, use my own power and my own money. I will put bodyguard that is tall like palm tree, like 3 or 5. I will tell them, if that bastard drug addict, drunkard boyfriend ever come near Amy, bounce him back to where he come from. Now that is what I would have done. Disintoxicate Amy, make sure she's clean, reset her life for her. Then when she will, and I will make sure maybe something like that, it will be good you document it for her. You will let her have a video of how they reduced her innocent life into rubbish, drug addict and drunkard. You will record everything. Then when she's clean, you will not show her this video. Amy, this is what they did to you. I wish she was still alive. Amy, this is what these people did to you. With their pedophilic, human, evil, sexist, sick power. And now you are like this, you are clean. That bomboclat that they manipulated into his hand must not come back to your life. You have bodyguards able to protect you. Instead, Amy's family, you watched her. She died and went to her grave. Your entire celebrity industry, pedophile, useless, I don't care. If you like, all of you, nobody's exempted. You watched her like you've watched a lot of your own fellow celebrity go down the drains. Then you have your pedophilic, child rapist, sexist, religious industry. Because all in an industry, all of you, you are in industries. It's just different categories. The same pedophile control everything. The same bomb-ass pussy, pedophilic, low self-esteem, child predator, sexist, sick men control everything, backed up by useless, shameless women. Then you have the ones that say they are feminist and activist industry. All of you together, you sat down and watched that drug addict enter into Amy's life, destroy her life with drugs and drink and alcohol, and she went to her grave. The same thing they did to Whitney. The same thing they done to CASSEY. Now that one, now she's alive, she reviewed her life. Now I was reading something, they were saying Rihanna, only God knows what she did with those Arab when she was with them. This is how sick you are. Me, I'm glad, oh. I'm so glad I've been done since March 2023, oh. I'm so glad, oh. Because the evil that runs in the veins of you human beasts is unexplainable. I'm so glad I'm done. So for those of you who are practicing this pedophilia, especially those religious blood clots, you are not different from the entertainment industry pedophiles. In your Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, Islamic religions, you have children, babies, even dogs. You molest and fuck dogs too. You are all evil, sick, and unwell. You say you want to continue your pedophilia. Me, I'm here. You want to continue your pedophilia. Me, I will tell you people I was born for it. You see your pedo lies that you love to create it very well. For those of you that want to fuck and suck, your mother's pussy and butthole and mouth, your father's butthole and mouth, your children born and unborn, butthole and their mouth, they did not put padlock. There are no padlocks in their mouths, their buttholes, and their pussies. Go there. Exactly. Then for those of you that think you can come and participate in a pedophilia they used to sexually rape and assault me with the cherry on the cake, being 10, 11 policies 2 times during the peak of your pandemic, then you will not think you will watch and participate in this thing happening to me. Then you will not want to come and sing with me or collaborate with me, whether musically, theatrically, or in fashion or anything. Go and do it with your cockroach sick bloodline. You have 7, all of you together, you have 7 billion people plus on the surface of this earth. Go there. Whatsoever you are all looking for, go and look for it elsewhere. I'm not being disrespectful by saying I don't want anybody in my space. If you feel disrespected, you will die disrespected to your grave. Because me minding my peace business and wanting myself for myself, I don't see how that should be a problem for anybody. Especially after 30 years of experiencing you doomed human race. In the meantime, you say you have power to change my mind. I wait. If you don't leave my name alone, I will continue to tell you, you will never know peace. You will never know joy. You will never know happiness. You will never know rest of mind. Backwardness, uselessness, calamity, agony, waywardness, joylessness, no peace will be the order of your days. And that of your entire bloodline. And this is the same philosophy of pedo-predating, stalking, fucking, raping, like especially this dress and jewelry. They were using you when they open your mouth, chop your waist, you go chop your waist, you go chop your nyash, you go chop. The Lulu, did you not see the Lulu baby you have given birth to? Your baby looks like a baby that is even very, very dull. That one is not a jebo, very dull baby. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about your children because this Grace was one of those people that they used to manipulate my space on your social media. Just like they use Ngozi Adichie. Stupid Ngozi Onukudu Kagi. Then the Grace Ekpa, Eleribu, unfortunate like you. Useless women. Later they will say men are masculine in the society. Men are this, men are that. Who is supporting them? Who is supporting these men? Who is supporting these men? Who is enabling them? Who is acting and behaving like them? You even have women predating sexually sexist, sick women predating their fellow women like this man does. Then later you want to put everything on these bomb-ass pussy zesties that call themselves men. Who is enabling and supporting them? Who is on their payroll 24 hours a day shamelessly? Exactly. Idiot Grace, I know you saw the letter I wrote to you, the message, long one I wrote to you. When you finish making your money, chop your waist. You'll be using it direct to be talking to who? Me? You must be dumb. This is why I made sure I gave you water. That's your baby boy now. When you are busy roaming around or doing useless stuff anywhere you go to do your useless stuff, one pedophile and one pervert, we deal with that one nyash too. What goes around comes back around. See the mumu you gave birth for, the one that chopped your nyash and your waist. Look at the miserable, penniless, ugly, perverted stalker predator you went to give birth for. Why did you delete your picture? Why did you delete your picture? I said when I saw the man she gave birth, I was like, what? This thing? You that call everybody donkey and everything. With all the mouth you make, you see, this is how karma works. This is how nemesis works. Just like Karma and nemesis push two people to try a motherfucker like me to activate the generational calamity and agony of your entire human sick race so that your children and your generation will be used for the same sexist, predating, molesting, generational games that you people love to play and that you are playing. Because the asses and the mouth of your bloodline and children will be used for it as well. This is why karma pushed you to come and try me. Then in the case of someone like Grace Ajilori, karma gave you punishment in advance. Because you people, you will keep looking for karma when, first of all, when I see you people, I see your own karma, your own trauma, and you are your own villains in your own stories. Any motherfucker that will try to make me make me villains in their story, will betide you another round. I can never exist in your world. The same thing, no motherfucker will exist in my world. In my word is me, myself, and I. Whatsoever you people have going on in your lives is none of my problem. You are the ones that put yourself there. You are the one calculating what I eat, drink, wear. I'm here minding my business. You people, you are there with your miserable, damaged lives, calculating. I'm just sitting. I'm like, okay, if you not finish calculating now, you will not come and decide my own life for me. My own life that belongs Adora, life that belongs to Adora. Another bunch of nobodies, outsiders, that say they calculate what Adora eats, drink, wear, and everything that she's doing, and they are using their pedophilic technology to manipulate her space. We now come and decide whether somebody will enter my space or not. Exactly. Me, I'm waiting for the power. That power, me, I'm waiting. Full-grown adults like me, a whole me, bunch of nobodies like all of you, sick, mentally dismantled and disgruntled elements. You will not say is you that will not come and say what I will do with my own life. This is my age. But in your case, Grace Ajilori, karma gave you punishment in advance, which is your child. Now, even if you remove the picture of your baby father from ugly, when people call me ugly, I laugh. When people call me ugly, I laugh because when you see ugly motherfuckers, even if you remove your baby daddy picture from your Instagram, you delete his picture everywhere, blah, 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 you are still carrying his hair. You are still carrying his bloodline, which is your son, that's half blood of you, that pedophile, penniless, ugly, zesty, looking, psychopathic pervert stalker. You are carrying half of him and half of you. Stupid delulu, pervert. Because you yourself, Grace, as long as you are participating in this pedophilia, they used in manipulating you to give birth for a child with a pedophile, predating stalker, you are not doing it to another people too. You yourself, you are a pervert. So when you look at that, your child that look like one slow, mentally slow child that you have. When you look at that child, what do you see? You can't tell me you don't see his father through him or shame, because he carry hair. I don't know they can hair. When you people are trying to say I look like a boy, I look like a boy, be looking at yourselves too. Be looking at you. I will do one better video for you and that thing. Ngozi Adichie. The same way they predated me during pandemic. This motherfucker will just come. They will just come like this. They will just carry Chimamanda Popo Hibiscus. I've never read it, but I know the name. How did I know the name? These motherfuckers, they will just come like this. They'll just be putting it on my during pandemic on my face. Chimamanda book, they will just be putting it on my face. Popo Hibiscus. Sometimes they'll just be passing me. They'll say Popo Hibiscus. I swear, with the last drop of my blood. Every fucking day during pandemic, these motherfuckers, almost every day, they will be predating me with your book. Until they now started passing your videos, you were not calling yourself different guy name indirectly. And you say you're an activist. Chimamanda Onuko, who gave you your degrees? The psychopathic bomb-ass pussy men ruling this world. Who gave you your titles? You see the same way the same pedophiles to come and be predating my space 24 hours a day. The same way they send those actors and actresses that come to listen to you in those halls where you sit down with microphone in your hand, idiot like you, holding microphone, thinking you are speaking to anybody. All those people listening to you there, they don't give a fuck about what you are saying. Majority of them, if not 80% of them, were paid, were controlled, mentally paid to come to that hall to listen to your blood clot shit by the same pedophilia perverts ruling this entire earth. Those bombers supported by female idiots, also like you. They paid those motherfuckers to come and listen to you just to give you hype that you are living your best life. You ain't shit. You joined them to manipulate me, as I will get to you and that Grace and Generator and other blood clots. One time at a time. One person at a time, or one group of people at a time. Let's go there. In the meantime, Amy Winehouse, rest in peace, divinity. Rest in perfect peace. You and every victim of this pedophilia they are practicing. Sick human race. Rejected sick human race. Fuck around and find out.